This recording is a special edition containing highlights from volumes 1, 2, and 3 in the series of classic radio and television boners. This treasury of unintended indiscretions before microphone and camera is a sympathetic tribute to members of the radio and television industry who have been the victims of these classic boners. For our starting point, we now hear excerpts from Volume 1 of Pardon My Blooper. Harry von Zell, veteran announcer, was introducing the chief executive to millions of radio listeners who awaited this important address. Let's listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, Hubert Heber.
We take you now to BBC in England.
And as his trusty little donkey carried Quixote up the road, he could see the gates of the city ahead. Don Quixote's excitement rose as he contemplated the nightly adventures that awaited him. I see our time is running out, and there we leave Don Quixote sitting on his ass until tomorrow at the same time.
We now bring you Mr. Keene, loser of traced persons.
And now, to conclude our program of Christmas carols, our guest star will sing Come All Ye Faithful by Adeste Fidelis.
One lesson an announcer learns is to make sure he is off the air before he makes any private comments. But even the greatest sometimes slip. A legend is Uncle Don's remark after he had closed his famous children's program. Let's turn back the clock.
Good night, little friends, good night. I'll tune in again tomorrow at the same time when I'll be back with all my little friends. We're off? I guess that'll hold little bastards tonight.
Boners are not always committed by performers. Sound effects men, too, have their share of woe. Let's listen to this dramatic show, which was popular in the early days of radio.
Okay, you rat. I got you covered, and now I'm going to drill you. Take that! Okay, now I'm really going to drill you. Take that! On second thought, I'm going to take this knife and slit your throat.
On a program which originated from the Great Lakes Naval Station, Eddie Peabody, the great banjoist, was introduced thusly.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eddie Playbody will now pee for you.
Let's listen to this newscaster's exciting report of an important wedding.
All the world was thrilled with the marriage of the Duke and Duchess of Windsor.
On an interview show, a famous beauty told of her charitable activities. Let's hear what she has to say.
You girls are famous for some of your charitable activities, aren't you?
Yes, why, we Ziegfeld girls are known for holding some of the biggest balls in the country.
Performers on an all-night telethon can get very tired. Let's listen to Maury Amsterdam doing his bit for a worthy cause.
We'll be able to give you a report on how much money we took in just a few moments. Oh, here's the note that was just handed to me. Mr. and Mrs. John Gilegood of the Bronx sent in $2. Oh, there's a note here. Tell Teresa to go to bed. All right, Teresa will go to bed for $2. Oh, sorry.
Let's listen to this gem which occurred on a well-known quiz program.
And what do you do for a living, my good lady?
I'm a maid. I do housework and take care of a large family.
Uh-huh. How large a family?
Well, let's see. There are 4 boys, 3 girls, 1 adult, and 1 adulteress.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Mamie. That was fine, fine. And now Cecil Gill, a yodeling country boy, will sing There's an Empty Bunk in the Cat House Tonight.
There's an empty cot in the bunkhouse tonight.
So, friends, don't forget to visit your A&Poo feed store.
A spoonerism is described in Webster's dictionary as an unintentional interchange of sounds, usually identical sounds in two or more words. Webster needs no better example than the following announcer's commercial for Rupert's Beer.
When you want to relax after a hard day's work, try Boopert's Rear.
A local Midwest station told its citizens about the prize winners of their annual farm contest.
And here they are. Final results of the FFA contest are: apple picking won by Dick Jones, tractor driving award to Jack Davis, and one of our own girls, Miss Betty Smith, was chosen as the best hoer.
You are listening to the mucus of Clyde Lucas.
Let's tune in on Mr. John J. Anthony's Court of Human Relations.
What is your problem, ma'am? Speak right up into the microphone.
My husband isn't talking to me or having anything to do with me since his business fell off.
Good morning, ladies. I'm awfully glad you're with us this morning because we have a very special recipe that we want you to be sure and prepare over the weekend. It's something that I'm sure will surprise your husband, and it's called frickin' chickasee. Oh, I beg your pardon. That's chicken fricassee.
We're here at Washington's National Airport awaiting the arrival of our very distinguished guests, the King and Queen of England. When they arrive, you will hear a 21-son galoot.